unless you want to go.
You already going.
All right. Let's see. All right. St. Matthew. All right. 13:3. And he spake many things unto them in parables, saying, Behold, a sower went forth to sow, and when he sowed, all right, some seeds fell by the wayside, and the fowls came and devoured them up. Some fell upon stony places, where they had not much earth, and forthwith they sprung up, because they had no deepness of earth. And when the sun was up, they were scorched, and because they had no root, they withered away. And some fell among thorns, and the thorns sprung up and choked them. But other fell into good ground, and brought forth fruit, some an hundredfold, some 60-fold, some 30-fold. Who hath ears to hear, let him hear. All right. So and that's or we had to switch cameras and all that, or it might be on on another channel or whatever, or but through the Spirit, or that's the Aki was talking about or how everyone at a certain point hears this message, or that's like that's Heavenly Father, or through His prophets, or sowing seeds, or and just like just like seeds, or not all of them, or some of them get eaten up, some of them and this is a perfect example, how you got like the stony ground, or but then you have somewhat decent soil, or you got bad soil, or you have good soil over here and all that, or but not everyone, it all boils down to whether you're of the elect or not. If you're of the elect, you're going to be called, and you're going to be chosen. If you're not of the elect, you're going to be you're going to be called, but not chosen. Like I always say, this is like that whenever the word goes out, or whenever camp is held, or whenever there's a live show, whenever someone's doing their weekly lessons, or and then some, that's that spirit wave going out, or when that spirit wave goes out, or it affects you of either one or two ways, or either when that spirit wave hits you, if you're of the elect, then voila, you become you for the most part, you either are you're doing what we're doing, or which is the work, or you're having that portion of faith, believing that you're going to be delivered, or believing in the prophecies and things like that, or but on the flip side, or if you're not of the elect, then once you hear this word, or then that means you're just sealed for destruction. Like in the book of Jeremiah, you're one of those 4 parts of destruction, or whether it be the famine, the pestilence, or the captivity, or those martial law internment camps, or the sword. One of those 4 things are waiting for you.
2nd Ezra chapter 8 verse 3. There be many created, but few shall be saved. Okay, because you got the whole nation of Israel made, but everybody can't get saved. That's why you got 2/3 and a 1/3. Somebody gonna do right, somebody gonna do wrong. Ultimately, that's a balance. Through the Lord, everything got a balance to it. But at the end of the day, everybody can't get saved.
All right. Wait, read verse 1 real fast.
2nd Ezra chapter 8 verse 1. And he answered me, saying, The Most High have made this world for many, but the world to come for few.
Right. So the Lord made this world we in right now for many people, man. Many people be successful in this world, man. But the elect not gonna be successful in this world, cause they world's about to come, and that few is the elect, man, and they world about to come, which is in the kingdom, man. They gonna be the first one. Hey, the 144,000 gonna be the celebrities in the kingdom, man. They gonna be the first ones to inherit, and everybody go look up to the elect in the kingdom, man. This is Matthew 22:14. For many are called, but few are chosen.
Because it's been plenty of brothers that fell out. Plenty of people walked up and listened for 30 minutes and walked away. everybody gonna get through the spirit. No, everybody gonna get marked by the end Jacob's trouble by that time. But who gonna get it? The ordained, the elect, people from the beginning that been getting it. Because if you got this in your past life, you're gonna get it in this life. So if you was chosen in, you chosen now.
Right.
You can't be the elect in your past life and be a 2/3 in this life. It don't work like that.
Nah, the elect is the first fruits. The elect was here from the beginning. Shit, the 144,000 created this earth, man. And the galaxies and stuff, man. So this been theirs, man. Nobody just don't know who nobody just don't know who the elect is now. But whoever the elect is, it's gonna be given. This earth will be given to them in the near future, man. In the kingdom. This is Isaiah 45:4. For Jacob my servant's sake, and Israel mine elect, I have even called thee by thy name. I have surnamed thee, though thou hast not known me. Right? So the elect of Israel is the Lord's chosen, man. They was called and chosen, like the Ak just said, man. But it's a lot of people who was called to hear this, but it's not chosen, man. But the elect is who this world is created for, is chosen, man.
All right, and then the spirit switched a little bit. All right, but I just wanted to get a basic scripture. All right, Psalms 119 and 104. Through thy precepts I get understanding, therefore I hate every false way. All right, and that's just a little bit of insight as far as where we're coming. As far as our mindset. We hate every false way. In this world, he was saying that this world was created for many. It's created for many because, especially here, because every, any type of, false way, it's not only, I wouldn't say that every single false way is, encouraged, but, it's allowed for the most part. Meaning, all these, different, false religions and philosophies, that are profane, that are outside of the scriptures, it doesn't matter. In this world, it does. Actually, I'm gonna get some scriptures to. All right, St. Matthew 7:13. Enter ye in at the strait gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat. Because strait is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be, that find it. All right. So, this is very, straight, narrow, dire, very, specific, contrary, contrary to the, lackadaisical and lukewarm, ways of the world.
I got to precepts what you said, because you said that straight gate, this is
Acts chapter 14, verse 22. It say, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must through much tribulation enter the kingdom of the Most High. Right, so you got to go through. That's what the straight gate is, man. Going through much tribulation, man, to enter the kingdom. Because in order for us to go to enter the kingdom, to inherit the kingdom, we got to go through the trials and tribulations first, man. We got to go through the hard times first, man. Then the Lord will give us the kingdom, man.
2nd Ezra, 7 and 6. There is also another thing. A city is builded and set upon a broad field, and is full of all good things. All right, that's the kingdom. That's the promise. That's what they as far as the Christians, they call it heaven. But heaven differs. The kingdom of heaven, is going to be on earth. Verse 7. The entrance thereof is narrow, and is set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if, all right, there were fire on the right hand, and on the left a deep water, and one only path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could, all right, but one man, all right, go there at once. All right, if this city, all right, now we're given in unto a man, all right, for an inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive his inheritance? All right, and I said, all right, it is so, Lord. Then said he unto me, even so also is Israel's portion. All right, so that's the thing. This is this is supposed to be a very difficult path. As far as the things that are required of us, and let's talk about us opposed to people, the typical Christian, that thinks that thinks he's already saved, that thinks that he can go into a building every week, not only every week, but whenever he feels like it, every Sunday, sit in a comfortable building, not get involved, not repent, the right way as far as, coming back to your heritage, doing, once again, doing the things that are required, is because as far as, doing the things that are required as far as the scriptures are concerned, as opposed to the ways of the world, it's, there's a great deal of difficulty. Not only, because, the laws of this world, the laws of the scriptures are, different, but also, because of, peer pressure and things like that. Because, even with that incident, there'd be a lot of our people, that would, look down on us, as far as, talking about, or if that was me, I would have whooped his ass and things like that. But then, it's always, the person that says that, he's never even, man enough to put himself, in a situation for the possibility of that, happening in the first place.
All right, guys. All right, this Sirach 4:17. For at the first she will walk with him by crooked ways, and bring fear and dread upon him, and torment him with her discipline, until she may trust his soul and try him by her laws. Right, so that her is talking about the scriptures, man. And this wisdom go try us, man. Put us through crooked ways. Them crooked ways, it's them trials and tribulations, man. This ain't about to just be everything going good thing, man. The Lord go try you, man. Because how you gain wisdom is by experience, man. And when we get tried, and if we still remain in this, then this wisdom will trust us, man. But you still would get tried. And for example, like if you used to find a woman in this time, for the most part, she ain't gonna give you the box. You have to she'll try you. Like you probably have to take her out or something, or whatever the case is. Then she'll give you the box, man. And that's how this wisdom is, man. You ain't about to just, and that's how it is with the working with the left hand side too. I remember Apostle Rimla was doing a video, but basically it was some WWF wrestler or something, and he basically was saying like, in order to do all the witchcraft and be in all the meetings, you gotta get tried first. Like for example, like when you join the gang, you don't just join it. You gotta do something. Like you gotta be worthy. You gotta do something that's gonna make yourself worthy enough to be a part of it.
He's like one of the Northern Kingdom gangs, like MS-13. As far as like being beaten in for like 13 seconds and things like that. And even the fraternities. Just doing like, if you ever seen the movie School Days, like like the hazing, and things like that. In order, but the thing is, that's all, working for a corruptible crown.
that's the spirit. Because I was just thinking in my head when y'all was going into the gangs and whatnot. Like I was just reading something about the Masons, like Freemasonry. Like you said, the more they got to try you and test you more before you advance. And then come to find out, like I said, a lot of the sororities and fraternities, like you just mentioned, a lot of their rituals and hazing rituals are based on Masonic type. Like it's catered after or based after Masonic rituals.
But that's how it is on the right hand side, man. If it's like that on the left hand side and in the stuff of this world, what makes you think it's not like that on the right hand side, man? You know, the Lord might have just gave you this so you just be a part of the truth. No, He gonna try you and see is you worthy enough to be a part of it,
especially,
man?
Especially like a great deal of tribulation, or happens, or when you first come in. Right.
Right, because the elect is being tried right now, and they go be tried, man. That darkest hour is coming, man. You know, when because the Lord Yahweh Shah already went through his darkest hour. He already been tried, man. Now it's our turn, man. You know, I got a quick precept while he looking for that. This is Sirach chapter. I'm gonna start from the top. This Sirach 2:1. My son, if thou come serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Right. You prepare yourself for temptation because the Lord's about to try you, man. You know? The Lord, don't think you go through one little thing and that's it, man. No, it's more to come, man. It's different levels to this thing we in, man. It say, set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble. Why you constantly enduring? You constantly going through stuff, man. Because what that word endure mean, man? It go back to the Hebrew word yakal, which means to suffer through something, man. You know? So, you just gotta constantly endure, man. And you can't make haste in the time of trouble. You can't be so quick to do something when you go through something, man. You know? The scriptures talk about carrying thy burdens. No, Salakia. Cast thy burdens upon the Lord, man. You know? You gotta let the Lord handle your things you go through, man. And trust in him, man. It say, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. Right? Because in the time of Jacob's trouble, everybody gonna be brought to a lower state, man. We all gonna be brought at our lowest, man. You don't think we ain't about to be in this? We ain't gonna be in Jacob's trouble, comfortable. The whole time we comfortable in houses and stuff, eating 5-star meals and stuff, man. No, man, we gonna be brought low, man. You know, to get tried. It say, for gold, this is the point. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable man in the furnace of adversity, man. So the Lord go try us and put us through that fire, man. You know, the Lord go try the 1/3, whoever they is, and put them through that fire, man. You know, and it said acceptable man in adversity, man. Adversity basically mean like trouble, man. You know, when you in a time of trouble, man. You know.
Zechariah 13:9. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my power.
Right, so the elect will be brought through that fire, man. You know? And it's starting right now, man. And in the time of Jacob's trouble, they're gonna be brought through that fire and be tried. The Lord is gonna try you to the top of your faith, man. You know? Hey, and when those missiles come, hey, when the Lord beam up the elect on the chariots, they'll be getting beat up, man, being brought through that fire, man, because this place gonna be on fire, man. You know? But hey, the topic is they're gonna be brought through that spiritual fire though, man. And that's starting out, man. When the Lord put you through something, He preparing you to get ready for a bigger temptation, man. You know? Or for the biggest temptation you go through, man. You know? Because the scripture talk about how it's a time and a purpose for everything under the heavens, man. You know? And the time of the hour of temptation is about to come, man. You know? In the near future, man. Hey, the Lord said he was going to start at his sanctuary first, man. I got some. What?
Yeah, so basically, like,
Since you made, get Ezekiel 9 and 4. They go into that subject.
yeah, so basically, like the brother was saying, at the end of the day, when you catching hell, it's for a purpose. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, because what the little, like we were just speaking on that when we was fellowshipping after camp one day. You think you catching hell now? You ain't catching. They were saying 20% before, so you might got like 10.
Okay. Yeah, if I come, we can probably use mine.
Like the brother was saying though, like if you think, I mean, like I know affliction is affliction. Some may seem harder, but you know, and especially like the brother was saying, you know, especially when you first come in the truth, it's like I got brought so low, you know what I mean? But that's the test though, and then you gotta really believe it's a purpose and a reward for that. Like we're not doing this just to be doing it. It's a reward involved with this thing. But at the same time, like I said, if you think this is affliction, this is nothing. You know what I mean? Like we are actually like a pampered people in America. You know what I mean? Americans don't have to actually get out there and fish or farm or no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got third world countries where people even watch babies die. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't seen none of that yet, but it's coming.
Time, man. Right, man. But the elect will be brought through all of that, man. Now read that.
Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 4. And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem.
Right, Jerusalem. Jerusalem is a people before it's a place, man. Let's talk about the Israelites. So wherever it's the Israelite at, that's Jerusalem, man. And the Lord said, go in the midst of Jerusalem to do what?
And set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that done in the midst thereof.
Right, he said set a mark, you know, upon the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations of the abominations thereof, man. Now who is the man it's talking about? It's talking about the elect, man, the 144,000, man. And what mark is it talking about? The mark of the beast? No, man. You know, that mark of exemption, man. That mark to be on the chariot, man. You know? That's what we doing, man. When we coming out here on the highways and hedges, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shah, man. You know? And the Lord using us through the angels, you know, tell the angels to control us, to tell these people what it is, man, and to fish out that elect, man. This is this about to go right with that, what you just read. This Jeremiah 16, verse 16. It say, behold, I will send you, Salakia, behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them. And after will I send for many hunters. So yeah, right now, we being fishers of men, man. We fishing out the elect, man. You know, we telling, hey, we out here for the elect at the end of the day, man. Telling the elect, you know, waking up the elect so we can get out this place, man. You know, because once the elect sealed, that's it, man. You know? But it said the Lord go send for many hunters to come, man. You know? Hey, the Lord go use them elect, man, to be hunters, man. You know? Now read verse 5.
And to the others he said in my Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 5. And to the others he said in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity.
Right, man. So the Lord about to send them death angels out and smite, man.
Uh-huh.
You know, let not your eyes have pity. Don't spare nobody.
You got
If-
10% now. It's lucky.
But if they're not a part of the elect, if they don't got that mark on them, you know, they got that mark of destruction. So the Lord go kill these people, man.
And I'll just say this, and it's going back full circle to what we were speaking about with that nigga up there, like you said, when we brought out John 15 and 22, you know what I mean, that cloak for the sins. So at the end, that mark is somewhat like that cloak. You get what I'm saying? At the end of the day, when the Most High released these death angels to come, I mean, like I said, you and the funny part is everybody's so fucking tough. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, like when we was speaking the other day, brother, when I say, you know, because everybody affliction or what certain people been through, you know, everybody has had experience. So you can't just sit up there and say what you don't know what a person could take. But a lot of the people ain't been through shit. You get what I'm saying? Like real talk. So like with all these telephone, TV tough guys and all this shit, it's rare you see some real gangster killers. A lot of motherfuckers that sit up there and they barking before they bite. You get what I'm saying? You got to watch that silent motherfucker in the cut. That's really like maybe one of them dudes that was over there that was in the cut watching. Maybe he was the gangster. But then again, you got to remember they running with a group of people. So that's the only reason. Like it's always power and strength in numbers. You get what I'm saying? That's why you got to respect the man that comes out here and does this on his own. You know what I mean? You got to respect that. Salakia, go ahead.
I got a precept. This Malachi chapter 4 verse 1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. So it don't matter how tough you is, you could be if you that wicked tough nigga, then you gonna get burnt up, regardless. It don't matter how gangster is. Even, it don't matter how many niggas you killed, how many packs you done sold. If you a wicked ass nigga, you about to get burnt up.
What it say in scripture that the mighty man shall
Cry bitterly.
Right,
man, and it said, yea, all the proud, man. So Esau, the red Hebrew Edomite, he gonna get burnt up too, man. Right or wrong with 2/3, man, because they follow after you know,
Esau.
Right, follow after Esau, man. But it said, yeah, the proud, man. You know, and what's the first thing the Lord hates? It's a proud look, right? This is 2nd Ezra 8 and 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. Right, man?
That's beautiful.
So many miseries is about to be done to 2/3 of the nation of Israel, man. You know, we're in the latter time, and why it's about to be done upon them, man? Because they walk in great pride, man.
Salakia, I ain't mean to cut you off.
They think that they own, they move on their own will, they their own God, you know. They don't serve the Lord, man. Hey, you gotta have straight up pride if you ain't gonna serve your Creator.
And you know, what does the scripture say in Proverbs, that pride come before the fall? At the end of the day,
come before destruction.
That's what it is. Pride come before destruction. At the end of the day, but you had that. It's really like you said. It's really them. You know that being brought low is for Esau, but our 2/3. You know, and it's so funny. The 2/3. Look at your position in the society to show you how goofy people is. You look down upon in this society no matter what you got just because of your complexion. You know what I mean? Like, you don't think them celebrities got stories of when they was humble? You know what I mean?
Right.
They're real talk. With all the money, Mayweather even supposed to say that when he said, with all this money I got, these crackers still look at me like I'm a nigga.
Nah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I remember this one time, on Saturday we was camping out over here, and some dude in a wheelchair. I don't think he had
I was
legs.
out there with that.
Come talking shit.
Yeah,
like,
nigga,
you in a wheelchair. Who are you to be proud for? Why you talk shit to us, nigga? You don't got no legs, nigga. Like,
I remember that.
I think he had legs, but I don't think
He
they
couldn't
worked.
walk.
Right. So
like, go ahead and finish.
We're gonna
bring it up.
This is Proverbs chapter 6, verse 16. These 6 things doeth the Lord hate, yea, 7 are an abomination unto him. A proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood.
Right, and you gotta be proud to do that, man. You gotta be proud just to walk around and just lie to everybody.
God.
And who do that? The red Hebrew Edomite Esau, man. Just walk around just telling a lie, man. But you the one who causing all this bullshit to happen, man. Shed innocent blood, man. You know, you gotta be proud to do that. Just to kill somebody murder somebody for no reason, man. You know.
I got an example. I remember that time. Was y'all out there that day? We was actually right in the same spot, and we was up there. We doing our 1-2, and some Edomites walked past, and the Edomites sat up there and said, "Why do you?" We was talking about Gad. He was like, "Why do you care that we took the land?" He was like, "That ain't even, what do you care for?" He's like, "Bitches are her brother. What do you mean?" But that's just pride. You know what I mean? He literally looked us in the face. What do you care for? You know.
And even if we do got a reason to care, they took over this land and brought us here.
God.
If they ain't take it over, they wouldn't go have nowhere to take us. Other than England, Europe, or some shit. At least we know how to get back from there. They took us to a whole new land we didn't know shit about.
But like you said, though, at the end of the day, that's pride. For you to be dead wrong at something that you, in your mind, motherfucker can't tell you nothing.
Right, man. You know, and the spirit switching, we about to get on Esau punk ass real fast. But get this real fast, man. Get that.
John chapter 8, verse 44. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do.
Right, who is that? Who is that talking about? Is that not in red written in this book, man? That's Yahweh Shah talking to you wicked ass niggas, man. He said, ye are of your father the devil, the lust of your father you will do. Who is your father, man? The red Hebrew Edomite, man. Y'all follow after these Edomites, man. Your daddy Esau, man. 2/3 of the nation of Israel. That's why the scriptures say, why thou trimmest to seek love, if we paraphrase it, man. Y'all kiss these Edomites' ass, man. But that's why y'all gonna fall with these Edomites, man. Keep going on that.
Alright, he was a murderer from the beginning and abode not in the truth.
Right, it said he was a murderer from the beginning. Did not Esau, when he was Cain, he killed his brother Abel, man? Just killed this brother murdered his brother because he was jealous of him, man.
Out of jealousy.
That's a spirit of an Edomite, and that's what you niggas got today, man. A spirit of an Edomite, jealous of your own brother, man. So you murder him, man. Keep going.
And abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it.
Right, he's a liar and the father of lies, man. Now get Isaiah 31:1. Right, man. He the father of lies, man. Lying to the Lord. I don't know where my brother at. Am I my brother's keeper? Well, he was the serpent. What he do? He beguiled Eve, deceived Eve, told her a lie, man. What Esau do today? Tell a lie, man. Say that the Heavenly Father and his son look like two faggots with long blonde hair and blue eyes, man.
That ain't. I mean, come on. They just was just lying about the whole Iranian thing, right? Talking about we shot one of they shits. And come Iran like y'all ain't shoot shit.
Man.
What you talking about? You know what I mean?
Yeah, liar and the father of it, and that's all you niggas do is just lie all day. Y'all get that from y'all daddy Esau. I got the scripture real quick. This Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he, man? Who else do this shit, man? Who else is controlling the earth? Who else put them faggot ass images up, man? The red Hebrew Edomites did, man. And you niggas follow after them, man.
Hey, let me say this. I didn't mean to jump in, but I was just thinking about something. I was listening to the elder in South Carolina. I don't know his name, but I listened to his video. And y'all hip to like the book of Yasher and the book of Jubilee. I mean, I don't read them, but you heard of them, right? Yeah, right. So one of them was bringing up how they was talking about in one of them books. It talks about how Esau is supposed to cut the head off of Nimrod. And people want to believe these books so much, right? And he brought out something that I never took the time to think about it. Then I was like, he absolutely right. He say, how did he do that when Nimrod was in a different time? Right? And I'm like, yeah, right. How the fuck he do that? So
Nimrod was here before Esau.
So to show you how much the Edomite lie, you get what I'm saying?
Right, man. All right, get that.
Isaiah what?
Isaiah 31:1. Right, man, because you niggas, man, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native and Indian descent, go get destroyed with these red Hebrew Edomites, man. Because y'all not trying to get right with the Lord, man. Y'all want to stay in Babylon, man.
It's just like I said, this been a very edifying day, because at the end of the day, most of their spirit is like that 2/3 nigga. I believe I'm half and half. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, fuck do that mean, man? Like,
Scripture say you can't serve two masters,
Come on.
man. You know? Keep read that.
This is Isaiah chapter 31, verse 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stand on horses and trust in chariots, because they are many.
Right, who do that? 2/3 of the nation of Israel running to Egypt for help, man. You know, trusting in something carnal, man. You know, and that shows you 2/3 is natural. Y'all just natural men. Y'all just carnal, man. Y'all depend on these red Hebrew Edomites for everything, man. You know. Hey, everything we got come from Esau, but y'all depend on Esau, man. We depend on the Lord with stuff, man. You know, keep going on that.
Saying scripture, it's saying scripture that you please the Lord, and even your enemies will dwell peacefully with you. So you know what I mean, like at the end of the day. But like you said, that's why, you know, a lot of 2/3 and a lot of people period, but a lot of 2/3 don't take that chip, because like you said, they so used. I just did a video on this book I had, and it was saying today is like the most people have ever been reliant on social programs ever in history. You get what I'm saying? Like real talk, and I can believe that though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Tom, I got a precept. They can go back to that. This Psalms 20:7. Some trust in chariots and some in horses, but we will remember the name of the Lord our God. You know, Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua. Right, you people trust in this society, man. But no, we trust in the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua, man. You know? Because the Lord the one who put us in this predicament, man. So we gonna trust him to get us out of this predicament. Go back on that. Bring it back from the top.
Isaiah chapter 31, verse 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots, because they are many, and in horsemen, because they are very strong, but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord.
Right, I remember we was over there on Saturday, and it was this Ephraimite, he walked up like, America's got a strong military, we good, man. You know, America's not gonna get destroyed, you know? That shows that he trusts in Esau's military, man. He trusts in the Edomites, man. You know, he trusts in a carnal army, but you know, and Jake period do, but don't trust in Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua, man.
And that's crazy, because we were just talking about how Esau, the father of lies, who is telling these niggas they got a strong army?
Esau.
Father of lies.
Right, man, because you got these countries like Russia and stuff who ready to blow shit up, man.
You know what? That's the spirit.
Asalakia. You got Russia. Them military people, they practice in the snow, like
China
in cold
too.
cold ass weather, down to 24 hours. You know.
So fighting the sun is like a fucking play day with them. They wanna have a war in the sun.
Like I worked years ago at this restaurant, and it was a Russian chick that worked there, and she used to always say something. And but it's funny because Russian women like black men, for whatever reason. Like, she used to always speak to me.
Yeah, it's like, as a side note, like as far as, you know, the type of like the best type of like Edomite woman to deal with, like if you want to deal with like an Edomite woman, like is like the ones from Eastern Europe. They treat you like real good.